It's an exclusive. It's the first time it's been filmed.
Yeah.
Because your programme won't go out yet.
I'm not entirely sure how well the BBC will take that, but as you're aware, you do what you do and they do what they do, and rules are rules, and they can only ask you nicely and you don't have to take that invitation up.
So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're in Stoke on FEGG Hayes Road and we've come to have a look at what's going on here. As you can see over there, you've got the BBC DIY SOS van parked up. Got a lot of people with radios dotted around, including this gentleman here. And we've currently got a telehandler being loaded on. He's just letting his colleague know there that somebody's filming. But we've literally only just arrived, so I've not had a look round or anything yet. It says Travis Perkins, Stoke branch on the back of his jacket. So what can we see? So the main guy, DIY SOS, is Nick Knowles, as you know. Are we going to see Nick Knowles today? What are they building here? The big build, it says on the van. What they're building, mate, do you know?
It was the DIY SOS, but they're finished it all now, so they're packing it all up and stuff.
Alright, so they're finished it, have they?
Yeah, they've finished it now, yeah, it was all the last couple of weeks or so, I think.
What was the build?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It's the first day on the job, so well, on this specific job, so I'm not sure exactly what has been done exactly. So
you're just collecting machinery, are you?
I'm looking after the traffic and stuff.
Oh right, you're traffic management.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay. Do you know about the Traffic Management Act 2004?
Off the top of my head, not really. No.
Oh right. Do you have actually any powers from that or not?
Yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Well, it's your job, isn't it? You should know what powers you've got.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but I'm only a trainee myself.
Oh right, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So is this a public footpath over here? Yeah. Sound baz. So this must have been the site. They're just taking all the containers away now, look, and getting the machinery off site. You've been involved, have you?
No, mate, I'm here. Someone's in budgie's escaped.
Oh, the budgie?
Yeah, it's just flew in here.
Oh, you're joking?
No.
Can you actually see it from here, or?
Well, it's just been up here. I'm just trying to get in under the coast, but it flew in here somewhere, so it's probably in an allotment.
Well, I'm taking my drone over in a minute, so I'll keep a lookout for you.
It's a green one anyway.
Green budgie? Yeah.
But like I say, it's around here somewhere, but...
Right. Well, you security, you'll let him on, won't you? To look for the budgie? Where's your bit?
Yeah, I know whose land that is anyway. What? I know whose land that is anyway. Yeah.
Where's your bit?
This bit.
What, so we can't come on here? Oh, we can, okay.
You can't go in there though.
Yeah,
It's looking for a bird. And I've got a drone in my bag.
Sound.
And I'm going to take it over in a minute and I'm going to help him look for it.
Cool.
But do you know the DIY SOS project? Is it just that area down there?
Yeah.
How far down does it go?
To the bottom.
Right, okay.
So you can see the end where that green gate is.
Just in summary, how did it go?
It went well.
Yeah. How long ago was it completed?
I don't know.
Right. Have you been on site from the start?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Are you a private security?
Yes.
Have you got an SIA card?
Yes.
Is it on show?
No.
It should be.
Doesn't need to be.
You interacting with the public? Of course it does.
No, it doesn't need to be if you're a personal. So my job is a close protection officer.
To who?
To the people at the BBC.
Yeah, you have to have a designated person then.
Yes, I do.
Who?
So it would be Sebastian.
Is he here now?
Yes, he is.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. You're not the old standard SIA security guard, that's for sure.
No, I'm a close protection officer.
Are you armed?
No.
Right.
That does not need to be. It doesn't need to be on show while I'm working with my clients, and my client does not need to be shown in any other way.
No, of course not. No. If you're a public-facing role where you deal with the public on a day-to-day basis, we'll just expect it to be on show. But yeah, do you know the type of video I'm doing at the minute?
I would imagine that you're doing some sort of audits.
All right. You're a professional, sir. You're a professional. Thank you.
Are you DJ audits?
How did you know that?
I watch your show, sir.
Do ya?
Yes.
No way. I can't believe that. Okay.
I watched your show at Kellogg's.
Weetabix.
Yeah. We went round Weetabix when they had the public footpath that ran round the back. Yes, I'm aware of them, sir.
Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. It's really nice to meet people that have watched the content. On the way down here, I've just gone live because I saw a cement lorry tip over.
Okay.
I've just gone live on Facebook for the very first time, and over 500 people were watching. I can't believe how well it's going.
No,
but yeah, so
a lot of people watch you, sir.
So I'm not going to push my luck now because I respect you for watching, right?
No problem.
So that green gate there, with it being open, you don't want me to go in there, do you?
Sir, it's open at the moment. It's open to the public and the committee. It's owned by the committee.
Right.
So feel free to have a little walk around and
in that case,
whenever you want to go, sir.
In that case,
as you're aware by the law, any open door that's not protected and no one tells you can't go through is an open space you can walk into.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I didn't want to take the mick out of you, but yeah. Okay, I'll have a look round. Thank you.
Have a good day.
2 minutes, mate. I'll get the drone up. Yeah. Shall we do it now, actually? So we just spent a moment there helping a local resident to look for a budgie that had escaped. He noticed it flew over this direction into these bushes, but we've had a good look round. We can't see it, but I'm certainly out of breath. So yeah, back to it. So the guy there said this project had been completed a short time ago. I'm not sure exactly when. So if you are in the comments watching this video, today's date is Thursday the 3rd of March, and as you heard the protection officer there say, the gates are open so we can have a little nosy inside. So let's be one of the very first people to see what they've been doing down here for the local community. So there is a child in the building to my left, so I will not be getting him on screen. But the wood chippings certainly smell fresh. So I would say like yesterday. It might have been completed as soon as yesterday, I don't know. But it looks very nice. Very nice indeed. All brand new fencing around the perimeter there. All brand new turf around this area. But wow, look at that. And you can imagine this is some sort of outdoor classroom where all the children would sit on the steps. What a lovely atmosphere they've created in what I would presume was once overgrown shrubland, which was unused. Underneath this bark here, we'll normally see some sort of sheeting to stop the weeds, but I do believe this bark has just been laid directly onto the ground. Yeah, you got some subframe in there, you got some stone. A nice thick layer of mulch or bark. But they've even chose a different colour of bark down here across the edge. And then that brings you into the back area where they've got some raised beds, a little allotment for them. And some lovely flowers that have been planted. Even got the price on still. And in the corner here we've got some excess materials, some timber and some, might that be, grids. Maybe they was going to put some grids on the floor to make the ground usable by vehicles or something like that. But it's great to see that they're doing some rainwater harvesting as well. As it comes down the downpipe, it feeds into each one of the butts with taps on the bottom so they can use the rainwater to water the plants. And in the middle area they've got some sort of decking Looks like these are containers, shipping containers that they've repurposed. So it all looks very, very good. And on the front of the shipping container, they've put this plastic cladding on there. And how nice does that look, eh? You've got an owl, a badger, and a lizard, all snuggled together on the log. Really nice. Is it something for the children then, is it?
It's for the community in itself. So it's for all members of the community and the committee that have had it, put the funds into it to help with DIY SOS helping out.
Is it some sort of like rehabilitation sensory area?
No, it's just for people to come down. There's some like planting areas, plotting areas, just for people to come down. So the committee open it to chill out.
Would you call it like a community allotment?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Because they're the allotments there where your drone just landed.
Yeah.
So it's like a community area to come down when the community open up the gates to let people come in and have a look.
Yeah, I've actually got an allotment myself. When I came here, somebody says DIY SOS are in Stoke.
Yes.
So I've had a tip off and I've come here.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting such a nice security. I was expecting film crew, high security, you can't film us. While we're filming, making a programme, you can't film us. That's what I was expecting. So
I know what you're usually expecting.
Yeah, but we've got every right to film from the public footpath, as you know. So I've not managed to get that, which is great. And I've met you, and you're a subscriber, you're a viewer, brilliant. And actually, it's a subject that I am interested in as well. But I noticed that there's a young child there, so it put me off a bit, and I was like, oh, I hope this is not designated for young children. It's
not designated specifically for young children, but obviously, as you can see, it's set out for a safe area for them to come down and just be able to play in.
Yeah, that part down there, I commented on the camera, it looks like an outdoor classroom. You know this, where it's got the steps?
Where the amphitheatre is at the bottom.
Oh, is that what you call it, amphitheatre?
Amphitheatre. So you can actually, the voice projects off it quite well just because of the simple way it's set out.
Right.
So you can actually sit down, you can put little plays and stuff on it, or project quite nicely out and do presentations and talks and stuff.
So why here though? Surely that would be great in every area, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, but obviously it's cost an awful lot of money. So the committee have paid an awful lot of money for it. And then obviously they applied to DIY SOS, who've come down and done probably hundreds of thousands of pounds in man hours and labour and things.
Did you get local tradesmen volunteering?
Yeah, so many. You're about 2 days late, unfortunately. 2 days ago everybody was here.
Right, okay. No, it's great to see the final
it's good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hard work that's gone into it, and they've done it really well.
So when this does go on the channel, if anything, it's an exclusive. It's the first time it's been filmed.
Yeah.
Because your programme won't go out yet.
I'm not entirely sure how well the BBC will take that, but as you're aware, you do what you do, and they do what they do, and rules are rules, and they can only ask you nicely, and you don't have to take that invitation up.
Well, I'll certainly get it on film that you've not endorsed the publication of the video.
I'd rather you didn't until it was shown in May, however.
Is it May, is it?
Yes.
Right, okay.
However,
I won't be waiting.
It is your right to do so, sir, as you're well aware.
And surely they're open to this sort of leakage, aren't they, every time?
Yes and no. So obviously there's a massive viewing area for the outside.
Yeah.
I think it's the inside that are a bit more protective of, obviously. Just because of the local area and people are being in there and the committee.
Yeah. Well, there's a young child in the actual structure, so I won't be going in there. But
I don't think you're allowed in just yet anyway, sir. So.
Yeah. Do you know, even if he says he can, I wouldn't, because
the committee are having a meeting in there.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Is that where your guy is?
My guy's around here, so I can't tell you whereabouts he is or who he is.
Good on you, man. Good on you. You're a professional. I do like you. You know, if there was all like you, then our videos.
There's no need to be snarky and horrible. Sometimes, mate, you're doing what you do, we do what we do, and we all try and work together.
Are you from Liverpool, are you?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Oh dear. Well, it's been a pleasure, mate. Anyway, I'm just going to have a little wander up there.
It's nice to meet you anyway. Carry on doing what you're doing, mate.
Thank you. That means a lot.
No worries.
So there you go. The first time the DIY SOS Big Build project here in Stoke has been filmed. Our video will officially go out before theirs. BBC are not going to like it, as the protection officer there just said. But there's nothing they can do, is there? It's publicly accessible. We're not going into an area that we shouldn't. So yeah, let's see how this one pans out. No, from Health and Safety Executive.
All right.
Even worse, eh? No, I'm not really. I'm just going to walk behind you, mate, alright? So yeah, they're strapping down all the plant, as they should. And the grass ain't suffered too badly, really, has it? Considering it's had a container on for a long while. But the ground here, all the mudded area, that will need flattening off and reseeding. But they know all this, they're professionals. And look, just in case, look at all the fire extinguishers, eh? So if that vehicle catches fire on the way home, there'll be no problem, will there? Can you imagine she comes across a vehicle on fire on the way home? Hold on a minute, I've got something in the boot that will help. Oh dear. The thing is though, do you know if you saw a vehicle on fire on the way home, would you actually stop? Hey, would you? Oh, if you saw a vehicle on fire on the way home, would you actually stop and get one out? That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Why not, yeah?
Oh, I'd love to see that. So all this area here, it looks like, is where the compound was. You can see where all the mats were laid for all the vehicles to try and protect the grass for the local community. It looks like this vehicle over here is the one that's taken the mats back to base. They just hire them, don't they? And all this area would have been protected to keep the health and safety requirement ticked off. But what an unusual setting. How publicly accessible is all this? I bet they've got a lot of people watching. So this is the exact location, Oxford Road, opposite FEGG Hayes Road, the city of Stoke-on-Trent. And it does seem like a bit of disruption occurred. You know, you've got traffic control ahead. We've already spoken to the guy about traffic control. You've got queues down the road, vehicles parked on the footpath. You know, was it really a pleasant experience while the build was ongoing? And this is the mats that they use to protect the ground. I bet they weigh a bit. And you've got that many all loaded on the back. They look like rubber version. There's some sort of rubber version. Are they rubber or steel? Right. Are these rubber or steel?
It's like a plastic.
What, that looks like steel to me.
No, the plastic.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
What's the material actually called?
Oh God, no. You filming me?
Yeah, I'm doing a video about while it's completed now.
Okay.
What they used.
It's just basically the plastic panels. So it's just pure, mostly plastic. They're like a 8x4 size, and it's like a light duty temporary roadway.
Right, okay. And do you know before they go out to the next customer, do they get cleaned or anything?
Yeah.
Is that your part?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right, okay.
They go back to depot and washed. 3/4 of the site stayed reasonably clean.
Yeah.
The bottom end where it gets the most use, where everybody's been coming in and out, you know, that's where it's really dirty.
But they protected most of it. That's the main thing. So they were useful. I bet they cost quite a bit to hire, don't they?
Sometimes, yeah. Obviously, we did a very good price for this one.
Yeah. And are you based local? Are you Davis Track Hire?
Yeah, it's a Scottish-based company. And we've got a depot in Nottinghamshire as well, and that's where we're from. So
because the project was local, because they like to use local trades, don't they?
Yeah.
Was that a factor of why they use you?
Yeah, I mean we work all over the country anyway, so we do a lot of film work and stuff like that. So I think they've probably got us a number.
But I bet you are the most local company to do this type of thing.
Quite possibly. Possibly, yeah.
It's one of the good things that they do. They use local tradesmen. So
yeah.
Right.
It is a bit of a specialist, specialist job. There's only about 3 to 4 companies in the UK that do it at the size that we do.
Right, you're quite big, are you?
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
We've got two depots and we run around 12 lorries.
How many staff?
We've got about, I would say about 65, 70 staff at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've just grown.
Well done. Well, this is a brilliant contract to have, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
And great publicity as well.
Yeah.
And this will also be publicity for my video.
Yeah, nice one.
So just one last final thought. How do you lift that bundle onto your flatbed?
We've got a fork truck that fits on the back of this truck.
Oh, have you? You can take your own fork truck?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Your own fork truck.
Oh, do you know what then? You are self-sufficient, aren't you?
Yes.
From arrival to departure, you don't need any assistance, no machinery.
We completely crack on and do it all ourselves, yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem, all the best.
So yeah, if you want to know who the company are, it's Davis Track Hire there. That's their email and that's their phone number. Eat, sleep, track, repeat. I like that. And as you can see, most of the grass is protected because they've had so many vehicles and so many so much machinery treading over this area, and they just wanted to protect as much as they could. And you can clearly see it's done its job down this end. Struggling down that end a little bit, but I'm very, very sure that the client would be happy with this. And here we go again. We've got the that says stop, but look, that vehicle has took no notice. Took no notice of the stop sign, did it? Do you know if they don't take notice, what do you do about it? So what's the point? You just try your best, don't you? Do you find that most people take notice though? Most of them? Yeah, that's good. At least there's some considerate people out there still. Not many. Out of 10, would you say 9 of them take notice? 8? Oh my God, that's getting worse. Oh dear. But yeah, the vehicle that's collected the machinery is trying to safely get out of sight. But there are health and safety guidelines about having a banksman and traffic management, so they are doing things correctly. They've just got to rely on the member of the public to actually obey the signs, and as you can see, they are now. So just as this vehicle makes its exit, we'll make this the end of our video and we'll take the drone up for one final shot from the sky. It's choosing to exit up there. That looks like a bit of a side road to me. Wouldn't be my preference, but you can see they've collected as much as they can on the extra trailer part at the back. It's going to be really tough for him to get this large vehicle up that side road. But he's managed it. So well done to that guy. And the traffic is released from both directions. So there you go, guys. Just before we get the drone up, we'll zoom in once more on the DIY SOS vehicle and we'll say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now. So before the music starts, I just wanted to let you know the guy who's looking for his budgie is over there at the gate. He's just trying to climb over it safely. Yeah, he was really keen on finding his budgie, and at the end he did tell me that he's not found it, so that's a shame. But yeah, we'll see him shortly walking around the allotment as well, so just so you know, that's what he's over there doing. Now to the left, there he is, look, thinking about climbing over the gate. To the left there we've got that forklift. That's the one that goes round on that wagon that collects the ground plates to protect the grass. Did quite a good job, look. Just got a bit too muddy at the start there, all the activity. Then you've got the existing allotment and then the project at the back, which DIY SOS have done for the community. So switch over to the music now. You've had enough of my voice. So at this point, up at the top where the mats have gone down, you'll just see a motorbike going on the mud, and you'll see the horses moving around quickly, making such a loud noise. And then it comes onto the road, and it starts doing a wheelie just about now. It starts to lift the front wheel up, and I'm thinking, what the hell is going on here? So I follow him, and he goes up this side road, and I'm expecting him just to turn around here and come back and show off a bit more. So we keep an eye on him. We can see him do another wheelie just there. Then he goes behind the houses. But then, just as we expected, he does turn around and he does come back. So I've positioned the drone so I can get a side shot so I can clearly see the wheel coming off the ground. So here he comes. And this is me positioning the drone to get the side shot. So here he comes, wheels off the ground, and there he goes. And that's me in the blue coat, and he comes right next to me, and he zooms off with one more wheelie going up the road. It was such a loud motorbike, just showing off.